decided to put this in the beginning of the video, I think. I think this will be in the beginning of the video. So hello YouTube. This is an ASMR video and I'm going to read a little bit of Kaneki's bio. Oh. Okay, Kaneki. Anyways, the Ghoul. Ken Kaneki was a gentle and kind-hearted boy who lived a simple life, studying literature at Kami University, before a chance encounter turned his life upside down. He and his friend Hide frequented the cafe Anteiku, where one of the regulars caught his eye, Lise Kamishiro. She shared his passion for reading, and he inspired her even reading the same novel as him. He worked up the courage to ask her on a date. While walking her home, Lise showed her true colors, those of a ghoul known as the binge eater. She feasted on his flesh, nearly killing him, until a freak construction accident caused her demise and nearly caused his as well. To save his life, doctors transplanted Lise's organs into Kaneki. He survived the surgery, but something was wrong. Food lost its flavor, and strange cravings stalked him. The life-saving surgery had made him part ghoul. Confused and afraid, he followed his instincts into an alleyway where he ran into Toka Kirishima, one of the staff members at Anteiku. Shocked at his transformation, she brought him back to the cafe. He was surprised to learn that the staff at Anteiku were ghouls. They took him under his wing, helping him adapt to his new reality. He learned how to fight with his newfound powers, how to deal with his urges to kill and eat human flesh, and how to stay one step ahead of the CCG. His adaptation to his new life was cruelly interrupted when he was kidnapped and subjected to unprecedented physical and mental torture at the hands of a particularly cruel ghoul named Jason. His captor's exercise of control and profound violence was so diabolical that they broke Kaneki's mind, stripping him of what once made him human. His sense of self was shattered, and Lise stepped into the empty space, encouraging him to take control in his own life. And control is what he took. Paying back Jason's violence and kind, he broke free and battled his captor. The torture made him numb to pain and shattered his psyche, and his shattered psyche left him no space for hesitation. He defeated Jason after a short battle, and he devoured him. He had been dragged into a nightmare, a tormented boy, but he walked out a powerful ghoul. He considered what this would mean as he pushed his way through the heavy doors and barely noticed as a black fog pulled around his feet. He walked out confident that the torture was over, but as he observed his surroundings, he realized that perhaps it had only begun. Right, hello, YouTube people. How are you? It's been a while since I've done any type of ASMR video, let alone any video on this channel, but recently DVD did a PTB announcing that Tokyo Ghoul is the next chapter, and I love Tokyo Ghoul, so obviously I decided to check out the chapter and play as Kaneki. I never play as killer really on the PTV, but I basically want a PTV every day, which is another thing that I never do. I only check out the new chapter on like the first day, and I had a blast. He's definitely took some time to get used to. I'm still not great. I'm actually really bad. I usually play Survivor whenever I play DPD, and I have not been playing DPD lately. But I was like, freaking Tokyo Ghoul's coming, so I have to try it out. As you can see, I'm playing with bots, and I only really played with bots during the PTB. I actually did try it. The night I recorded this, I did try to get into a real lobby with real people, but unfortunately this was like the last day of the PTB, and and the queue times was so bad. They were really awful, so I decided to just go back into a bot lobby and try to test him out more. I think he was a bit confusing at first, but I think I ended up getting how he the audio got really crinkly here, so I probably might cut out the audio completely, or I might just leave the game audio on mute and you just hear my voice, but I don't know if I would do that. What was I saying? Oh right, his power. I kind of figured out his power at the end. I know some people were kind of upset that he can't really down with his power, with his kagune, with his not kagune, but like him biting into them. The nom nom nom. Uh, but I I didn't really mind it too much. I guess you kind of have to treat it as Legion. Um, they might change that, and they might make it more similar to like Wesker, but I don't know. Um, not Wesker, but maybe Deathslinger is more of a good example, since Deathslinger can put survivors into the mending state with his power, but also down with his power as well. Um, so yeah, so I think I'm going to probably insert a part. I don't. I'm not gonna ramble too much. Um, Maybe at the end of the video, I might add a part where I talk about his bio. Maybe I will add it in the beginning of the video. I might do that. Do a little bio reader for Kaneki. Or maybe I just overlay it over the gameplay. Yeah, this is why I don't make videos. I'm too indecisive on how the format I want the videos to go. I really want to practice my Kagune leaps more. I mean, like my, yeah, with, oh wait, right, possess Sable, I totally forgot about that. I got distracted and nearly lost Lara. That was a bug I saw a couple of times on the PTB. But what was I saying? Oh yeah, I think I was saying I want to practice a bit more on my Kagune leaps and blocking pallets and windows vaults. But I don't think I got that much practice doing that. And I'm also really poor at projecting survivor movements and where they might go. Despite the fact I play survivor a lot, but I'm not really a good one, so yeah, I was confused on why he didn't leap. I love Kaneki, but he's quite loud, so if you don't really like loud killers, I wouldn't suggest him because he literally growls and, you know, makes all sorts of noises when whenever you leap with his power and stuff. Um, but what I found really cool though is that it actually is the original Japanese voice actor, Hanae Natsuki, who voiced Kaneki in in the manga, in the anime. Oh, Lara's not possessed. Um, so yeah, I thought she was gonna go for the palette. So, but well, this stable bot was interesting. Um, but yeah, so I really like that they had the original VA um, come back and have be voiced by Kaneki. I do wish Kaneki had more voice lines, um, but that's okay. That's fine. As long as it's he really only talks in the lobby, and then when you use his Mori, which I think you will see. I just realized the boss is still at 5 gens. Yeah, this was my last game I played with Kaneki on the PTB. I think this was the only game I played because I was trying to play with a friend and we were sitting in lobby for so long. Um, and I decided to just go to killer to queue, and that's why I said like I couldn't queue into a real match as killer. So I ended up going back to the survivor lobby to see if I could play survivor by myself. And and I did actually find 3 lobbies as solo survivor, so I don't know what's up there. PTP MMR is weird. So maybe me and my friends' MMRs just didn't match, and the game was very very confused on where to put us. So I don't think it matters with PTB, right? Anyways, I do know my friend plays a ton more DBD than I do, so. Yeah, no, I'm not a very good Kaneki. There are people who are making videos talking about how they're like the world's number one Kaneki. I'm like, bro, it's PTB. Let's just chill. Oh, I can kill her. I think I do more her, but she's dead, and they only complete like one gen. But yeah, so here I hear you say some Japanese voice line. Yeah. I think I was in rage mode. I think I shook the camera there because there was a little jump scare in his face. It does glitch out when he stands back up and you see like the inside of his face, like the model and stuff, and it's a little gnarly. But yeah, in Japanese he says "sen hikunanara," which just means like what the subtitle said. What's 1000 minus 7, which is a reference to the anime, the manga. The If you read the bio for Kaneki, which I probably will insert somewhere in the video, whether it's in the beginning or the end, probably best in the beginning. Um, and so it's during his torture session. Oh, possessed David. Everyone's possessed in this match. Um, uh, 1000 minus 7 is basically a reference to the fact that Jason, the school that tortured Kaneki into becoming what he is that you see here, would told Kaneki to what's 1000 minus 7 and then to subtract 7 from that number and then continue on and on and on. And it was basically, yeah, see, I tried to block the palette, but I was too late. So I need to practice that more. But it was basically to keep Kaneki sane as he's being tortured because, well, Jason was just really sadistic like that, and I guess he just wanted to keep Kaneki lucid enough um, to really enjoy and feast on Kaneki's mental and physical anguish. It's really messed up, but if you haven't watched the anime, I would highly suggest at least watching the first season if you want to see it animated. But I would highly suggest reading the manga. Way better than the anime, by far. The jump scare again. I hope they fix that. Because it's a little disorienting to me. So only 2 bots left. Found Dweet, who's injured. I think this is the end. I really, really wish I had recorded my survivor matches. At least so I could use one of them in this video. So to see how it's like to play against Kaneki, but I might. I'm not sure why I shook my head there. I think I was just freaking out. I was like, no, Dweet, no. Okay. Anyways, so I will probably try to get a match with as survivor against Kaneki, still possessed, when that chapter does come out on Wednesday. I think I took quite a bit of time trying to chase David here. I can't quite remember because I recorded this a while ago. Like, I think over a week ago. See right there, I did a terrible job at blocking the palette. But to be fair, Kaneki's kind of a small dude. He's just a small boy. So sometimes I do accidentally hit them with my power when I just want to like traverse the map. I don't know if that was by accident or not. yeah. Anyway, so I look forward to it. I don't know if I'll get this video out before the chapter comes out. I hope so. Um, ASMR gaming videos aren't like too bad to do. And don't take too much editing, so yeah. I'm not sure why I waited. I think I was waiting to see if Hatcher just randomly spawned, because I actually did that in one game that I played as Kaneki, that Hatch just spawned. And then I was also trying to find an area, better area that wasn't too grassy. Okay, there we go. Better. I love how I love how Kaneki really just aura opposes every time. It is Mori. He just lets his Kagune do all the work in the beginning, so he could just aura pose. And yeah, it was 4K. When I first played as Kaneki, I was barely able to kill just only one of them, but now I mean, it's bots though, so it's not really that impressive. But yeah, anyways, that was the video. I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope that was quite short of a video. Okay, yeah, not too long. I hope you guys enjoyed. Look forward to Tokyo Ghoul coming out on April 2nd, Wednesday. And I will see you in the fog, maybe. Probably not. You guys probably have higher MMR than I am, especially since my killer MMR is like down in the dumps. But alright, anyways, bye. Hope to see you in the next video. Ciao for now.